go, brother. Finally.
Yeah.
So,
March, I want to say, I think it's going to be a close battle, right? If it happened, because T.I. has a lot of big hits from his first 6 albums. When you go from, I'm Serious to Paper Trail, a lot of huge hits. Rubber Band Man, he had 24s, he had, what's the joint? Why You Wanna Live Your Life.
That's another one, yeah.
A lot of big joints, right? But if 50 go in his mixtape bag, right? Like from the No Mercy era, God's Plan, I think T.I. would lose those rounds.
Maybe, but again, it's about the crowd though. So, right? Like if we play into the crowd, that's where T.I. got a chance with a lot of those records.
Okay, let me ask you, do they match up well though? That's another thing, the matchups.
Yeah, absolutely.
They match up well to you?
Yeah, because here's the thing. I think T.I. is the better lyricist, right? But you could argue that they're both great songwriters.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So in that regard, you don't put them with the Jay and the Nas's and the lyricist lounge people, but those guys were in their own right big artists. They got big records. They had formidable careers to the point where, like, you can't say. I mean, obviously, I would say 50 is a bigger artist, but then you could literally make the case that T.I. just as big.
T.I. got a huge, and even the features, he got huge features too.
And he's in movies. He's done things like that too. He's not a director, but I mean, he's done movies like, you know.
I mean, they can't play Power up there. Like I feel like I want to see it because I feel like from a song to song, not a lot of people can garner 20 songs, right? I feel like T.I. can do that easily. It would just be how we put it together and what songs he picked to go against 50. But like Tri said, I think when 50 goes into that G Unit bag and the features with Eminem and you know, all that stuff, it might get a little shaky for T.I. because T.I. has a lot of not literal number one hits, but a lot of famous number one hits, like cult wise. So he can match up with him. I think they should go in a big venue, a lot of people, and then this way you can get a crowd reaction, you know, stage performance.
But that's where T.I. kind of gained the edge. If you like to be like a concert venue, T.I. with the song that he could put up against 50, he's gonna get a lot of like I said, I keep bringing up, like I said, Tri brought up the DMX and Snoop. Like I think most people would say that they would go with DMX over Snoop, but then once we heard the playlist, Snoop just kept hitting us with left, right. Oh, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? And it became something else, if that made sense, you know?
I mean,
go ahead, Try.
No, I was saying, let's not act like 50 just got one hit record. Like, In the Club is not his only hit. He has other hits. And even if he used that against T.I., T.I. has other big hits as well. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to downplay T.I. legacy to the South. At one point, arguably, you could say he was like king of the South. I feel like he has a 6-album run. You know what I'm saying? Anything after Paper Trail for me, it wasn't hitting the same. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think, a lot of those big albums like Urban Legend, Trap Music, King, even Paper Trail, he was like in and out of jail during that time. So it seemed like he made like his best stuff while he was incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? 50, he made his best music when he didn't hit television. Now that he's a big executive, he got big television shows and he just opened up the G Unit studios in New Orleans. He's thinking TV. You know what I'm saying? But when in his music bag, in his mixtape bag, I think not too many people was messing with him. It was him and Weezy. You know, you had Dipset, you had D Block that was on the mixtape, you know, Fabulous on the mixtape run. They were doing it for the mixtapes. It was Weezy and 50.
But from a mainstream crowd, not to say that, you know, people that know 50 don't listen to the mixtape bag, but again, if we put this in a mainstream crowd,
right?
I mean, I'm not saying no records don't work, but like I was telling Chris earlier, oftentimes when you see 50 performing, like his first few records is from Get Rich or Die Trying. Like he's still touring off those records.
Yeah, but he had big hits on Massacre. He had big hits on Curtis. I Get Money. That's from Curtis. That's a big record.
But I'm saying like if you like, all right. So let me ask you as a hip hop head, I think you probably seen the 50 set, right?
You know what's crazy? I saw T.I., 50 Cent, DMX, and Snoop Dogg on the same show on a Master Ceremony in 2019, right? And everybody waited to see DMX. They waited to see him. Like everybody waited for his set. Like 50 Cent was a headliner and he was good, but everybody waited for DMX. And Snoop Dogg had a great set. You know, just coming from Cali over to Brooklyn, he killed it. He had strippers on the stage with him and everything.
No, so what was 50 set?
50 did his set, like he did like the Junior, but the thing is, it didn't feel like, it wasn't Junior. It was like 50, he had Kid out there, he had Uncle Murder with him, he didn't have Yayo Banks. You know what I'm saying?
He did his usual mix.
Yeah, he did his melody. Like his melody hits. Like he ran through like he didn't do a lot of the mixtape stuff, but he did like, you know, I Get Money in the Club, 21 Questions. He did like those joints, right? But in his mixtape bag when he was hungry, I don't think T.I. would win those rounds because like T.I. had the mixtape stuff, but it wasn't impactful like the G Unit mixtapes.
Okay, I get it. Well, I think
let me read some of the comments here because so George said, In the Club blows any of T.I.'s songs out the water.
Absolutely.
That's not true.
He said that's not even, let me read him. He said, Get Rich or Die Trying, all he has to do is play every song on the album and win. He says the next comment is, but nobody talks about T.I.'s albums in the masses realm. He said 50 is bigger to the masses. I agree with that. Even overseas, 50 is big. Pause. And then A asked if any of T.I.'s album went diamond.
No. It don't have to go diamond for it to be good though. Like there's a lot of classic albums that don't go platinum. There's a lot of classic albums that don't go platinum. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna make this a regional thing because I love T.I. and I'm from New York. I love T.I. I think he's still one of the best coming out of the South, you know, during that time with Jeezy and Ludacris, Rick Ross. I always love this stuff. Like he hasn't came out with classic material since Paper Trail, man.
You said Rick Ross, he started clapping his head. What you said?
No. Let's play a game. I'll throw out a 50 song and you rebut with a T.I. song. If in a potential versus setting, so I'll throw out a song and you have to be quick. Throw out a T.I. song that can match it or win.
Okay.
So, let's throw out In the Club. Is it a win, automatic win, or what? Do you have something to throw at?
I think that's an automatic win. I think that's a win for 50.
It's an automatic win, but I probably would throw about what you know about that.
Hey, he lost that one.
He probably would, but I'm just saying.
All right, so how about PIMP?
Why you want to act like that?
Yeah, that or now see, I think Live Your Life you got to use in like the later rounds. That should be like late. It would have to be like either why you want to act like that or
I think it's for hit.
Yeah.
Loss. You could just say it's a loss for T.I. I could go on to the next.
I say 2-0-2. Okay.
How about What Up Gangsta?
20.
I would say You Don't Know Me, man. You Don't Know Me joint.
Yeah.
No, that's another. He's 0-3, bro. That's 0-3. We agree.
He can still lose the early rounds and then come back in the later rounds though.
Depending on what you're picking.
Yeah. What's the intro song on the Get Rich song? It's not What Up Gangsta. It's the other one.
Patiently Waiting, Many Men.
No. Oh, yeah, all right, let's go with Many Men. Let's go with Many Men.
Many Men. From his album, I don't know.
T.I. Let me see, Many Men. That's tough.
See, he has a lot of the thing with T.I. He has a lot of like bounce tracks. It's not like street. It's more like a down south bounce. You know, like Top Back would be like that's a bounce, but it's not like a street joint though.
I'm trying to think though, because he got records like that, but they're just not mainstream hits.
No, it's mainstream. It's just that he didn't make a lot of street records like 50. Like he did a lot of joints for the club or for the chicks.
Damn, so he's 0-4.
I'll give you over.
That's what I'm asking you. Is it a good record?
Let me not put something so mainstream. And back, how about Gotta Make It to Heaven? You know that one?
Yes.
What's the T.I. song that can match that one? Yo, Get Rich is tough.
Live Your Life. Let's give T.I. one.
No, I would say Breathe Easy. I would say that one or
Oh my God,
he got like solid. See, the thing is, you gotta really know T.I.'s catalog. He got like solid album cuts. Like
nah. You gotta give me a song.
But he's right though. I hear what you're saying too. But at the same time, if we talking about a verses where we trying to sway the crowd,
right.
I'm trying to and again like
if he put on Swagger Like Us, what joint 50 got for Swagger Like Us?
That might be one.
He could play Patiently Waiting for that one. Get him out of here.
Yeah, but he don't match up. That's what I'm saying. That's Patiently Waiting is more street.
No, but he's saying big record. He's saying record for record.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's the thing. It's like
it's a posse cut. It's not an individual. It's his song, but it's a posse cut.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I still think it would be more formidable than what we're saying.
He's 0-5 right now because y'all not listening to nothing. Y'all seem. How about Don't Push Me by 50? Like, come on.
You Don't Know Me.
Yeah, You Don't Know Me. That's a round that you win. That's a round that T.I. win.
You Don't Know Me versus Don't Push Me?
Yeah. You Don't Know Me was that was a big record. ASAP. That was a big record.
You Don't Know
Me.
So
all right. So T.I. is down 5-1. That's still debatable. How about If I Can't?
I would put ASAP. I would put that against that. Rubber Band Man, I would use later though. That was a big hit for
You Don't Know Me.
That later. That's too early.
I would say You Don't Know Me.
Yeah.
You see, for T.I. to have a shot, you see how you have to bring out these.
I say You Don't Know Me. You Don't Know Me is a better record. It was a bigger record than If I Can't.
Nah.
You might have seen me in the streets, but homie, You Don't Know Me.
Or you can use Big Things Poppin'.
Oh, I like that song.
That joint was fire.
That's a big gun of his though.
It is.
T.I. got to order for him to survive. You got to bring out the big guns. That's where.
Right.
So that's 5-2.
5-2. All right. How about Like My Style by 50?
I mean, T.I. could play anything. He could play 24s against that, or the joint with
Like My Style.
I know you like my style.
He's not gonna play that.
Do you like
no big hit from 50. That ain't no hit.
That's on his debut album.
So what?
You know what I think he's trying to do, Try? Yeah. It seems like he's playing a lot of songs from the first album.
Remember when you say
I'm just going off the list here.
Hold on. When you say debut, you got to make it clear for people. Like you talking about Get Rich or Pot of Dollar? Because Pot of Dollar is his debut.
He ain't going back that far.
That's his mixtape debut though.
No, that's on Columbia. They sold it though. That was on Columbia.
I'm talking about Get Rich. This is Get Rich.
Okay, Get Rich. Okay.
So what's the song for that one?
I would use the joint with Beanie Man. I would use the serious joint. You remember that? That was from his first album.
On T.I.'s first album?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm serious?
Yeah,
the first
one. The next one.
Yeah.
Who wins?
That's what I'm saying. Do they match
that
well,
didn't make T.I.'s first album go, though. Like, he had better songs on the first album than that, but,
but
that was the first single, but...
He still performed that.
Questions.
21 questions? I'm putting, what's the joint? The joint he did, You can have whatever you like. Whatever you like.
I think you have to go. I think
Yeah, whatever you like.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever you like. Will be.
I think it's that one or Live Your Life with Rihanna. That
Nah,
No.
that's too soon. No, you can't put that so early because that's one of the biggest records.
That's a big song.
I know, but
yeah, whatever you like.
What likely, right? What would be the last song 50 Cent used in the verses? Would it be in the club or would it be I Get Money? It's gonna be in the club.
More than likely.
I already said in the club, right?
I know, but I'm saying like more than likely that song would be his last record that he used.
No, but I think like I said, this is where it goes down to being a nail biter because now let's just say if we give Whatever You Like better than 21 Questions, it's still 5-3 and it's 2 records. He still has the name I Get Money. Right?
It would be close. I don't know. I don't think T.I. would beat him, but it would be a close battle. It'd be entertaining too. I think it'd be a great verse.
So that's 6. So that's 6-3. 6-3.
Yeah, I think we all can see that 50 might have the edge.
Yes.
What up, George?
What up, salute.
So what you saying, man?
Yo, what are y'all smoking?
I'm smoking weed right now, but I'm just saying.
What kind? You smoking indica?
No, yeah, but you think it would be a blowout? Just like you don't think it's no comparison? You don't think T.I. would make it interesting?
50's more gritty. 50's more gritty.
That's what I'm saying.
T.I.'s more boppy.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Match up.
But I'm saying when you put them in like unless you put them in like I don't know if you had some hip hop judges where people that are like the aficionados and that's the judges, but you put these people like in the stadium and you know what I'm saying? You have to sway the crowd. That's a big element in these whole versus battles.
I think 50 songs will still rock the crowd more than T.I.'s.
He has more gritty stuff than T.I.
Yeah. How about Position of Power?
He's not playing that.
That's like a massacre.
I know, but the massacre. You got like Candy Shop was on there. You got Amusement Park.
Candy Shop. Who's
Candy Shop?
Song Candy Shop. You got to bring out Rihanna for that one, right?
Nah, it's too early for that.
Yeah.
For
we was already at 6-3, so it's 2 records left.
So you have to use that. You have to use Live Your Life against Candy Shop.
I can see. Here's the thing. I can see 50 winning 10-7 or like 10-5. You know, whatever. Like
right.
I think it would be a lot more entertaining. It wouldn't just be like he would just smoke them.
I don't think
that I got enough reach.
Disco Inferno? I didn't like that record. I think T.I. can use anything against that.
All 50 got to do is come out with Somebody Gonna Die Tonight and he already lost.
That's
not even a mainstream song. It's not even a mainstream song.
That was dope. I don't know. I think T.I. got records for that one though.
It's too tough. T.I. don't got tough songs like that.
So hold on. So the initial question is
like his first album maybe.
So George, one of the initial questions is this something that 50 should not even entertain? It's like it's no competition.
Yeah, I don't think he has to go with someone like his caliber.
Like who's his
caliber? Ja Rule.
He would definitely beat Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Ja Rule got a better shot than T.I. I think.
No, he doesn't.
No.
Come on, man.
I think
he didn't make gritty records either like that.
I think 50 would have to go up against like Eminem.
No.
Eminem will win, but he's on par with that.
Eminem don't got the big hits like 50 though, not the big records, mainstream records. If you play My Name Is, what does 50 play for My Name Is? Or for The Way I Am?
He would have to bring out Wingster.
No, but Eminem got Eminem got the gritty stuff too.
Yeah, maybe Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne, yeah, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne against 50. I think that's better.
That's a better one.
Yeah.
I think Wayne might. Well, that would be formidable.
Yeah.
How about Piggy Bank?
Oh my God! Now you just picking out records left and right.
50 won this shit. Come on.
I'll be right. I'll give you that.
You got the Hate It or Love It Junior remix. Like,
yeah.
Come on, like.
What does he have? What does he have for that one? Right.
God Gave Me the Style. Like he got ladies.
He wouldn't play that in the verse.
No.
He got Guns Come Out just a little bit. It's a big song.
Nah, 50 got
that was a big record. That was a big record.
But I'm just saying, I think it would be because, like I said, 50s. Like I said, I wouldn't put him in the Jay-Z, Nas category, legendary like that. But that's why I feel like, but T.I.'s career is not nothing to. He had a good career too. We can't sit here and say that T.I.'s like some BC level star artist in hip hop. He's done a lot in the game too.
T.I. needs to go against like a Rick Ross or like a Jeezy, somebody of his caliber, not 50. Because the sound don't match up well.
If he would have kept going with the vibes of the first, like Rubber Band Man and stuff like that, if he would have kept going with that kind of music, he would have matched up better with 50. But he went more mainstream, more boppy songs, more.
Yeah.
But that matters too because you can say the same thing about 50.
What is T.I. doing for AO Technology?
50 got everything.
Oh my God.
Come on, he got songs that he can perform though.
No, he can go with. Don't he got a song with Justin Timberlake?
That's the song.
Yes, AO Technology.
No, I'm talking about T.I.
T.I. got Dead and Gone.
Dead and Gone's a good song.
Yeah, he got that. He can do that for that.
But who's winning that? Who's winning that round?
I would give it to T.I.
T.I.
But T.I. got that song with Eminem too, so he could use that.
Yeah, the touchdown joint. That's right.
He got All She Wrote. He got All She Wrote.
Yeah, All She Wrote.
Yeah.
You got 50 got, how about Straight to the Bank?
I like that joint, but it wasn't a hit though, really. That was like a teaser single.
That was almost like I Get Money. That was like same caliber song.
And then T.I. he also got I Get Money. He got Amusement Park.
Yeah.
Even though Amusement Park is like low key. It was like,
right.
You know.
So this is just something y'all don't think that 50 should have to entertain. Like he's far head and shoulders.
I think it would be entertaining, but I feel like their sound don't match up well with each other though. You got to get somebody that like the matchup is good. Like see Dipset and the Lox, they match up well against each other.
Yeah.
The problem was
they really though?
They do, but the problem was Dipset didn't take the lot seriously. Because I was picking Dipset to win. I feel like they got better music than the lots, but it became a Jadakiss show.
Jadakiss performed the shit out of his song, so it made it look more hard.
But even still, I feel like where D Block, I mean, well, with Dipset underrated, D Block was like they made it seem like these dudes is like they not commercial, they underground niggas, and they reminded them like, yo, we was on J-Lo, we was on Bad Boy, like they brought out those commercial hits that they had. And that's what I'm saying. That kind of swayed the crowd too. That's what I'm saying. When you look at these audiences that they be having these verses, especially if it's in the stadium, it's not like everybody's not like a hip hop judge or it be us.
Right.
And certain records go over bigger than you think in person, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I think it might be a little bit closer than we actually think, if that makes sense.
I think.
To your point, George, 50 got a plethora of bigger records, but I just think in person, anything can happen.
He could do both sides of the fence. Like he could do the hood songs, and he could do the appeal to the white people, like, and the softer. And I think that's why he wins.
I mean,
stadium or just like in a small setting, I think he just wins like that.
Yeah.
He got to use the features. Like he got a lot of features and remixes too. You got to use those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still think we all agree that 50 probably wins overall, but I just don't think that it will be a while. I don't think it's something
I don't think it'll be a while.
Absolutely not entertain.
I
think it will be something good for the people. I think Versus is a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
T.I. got good songs, so it's not like it's just like, oh, what the hell is this? It's like, oh, I remember that. Like, it's not going to be like, but 50 Cent's going to get the nod.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think Versus is a good thing. You know, it's a lot of people that I would like to see, you know, go into Versus. Like, people were saying Jay-Z, like, who would go against Jay-Z or like...
Nas?
I think...
What do you mean, no? Nas and Jake? Come on.
Nah.
Nas could beat him with just album cuts.
No.
Just album cuts. Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Come on, bro.
I'm a Nas fan. I think Nas is better than Jay. I just think Jay got way too many. I think Jay got way too many big records.
Yeah, Jay got too much
mainstream records, but Nas is a different type of artist.
But I think that's what will matter in a Versus, which is why I wouldn't want to see it. I wouldn't want Nas to take that L.
Yeah, Jay-Z has album cuts as well.
Nas is more like underground, if you could see it.
He got big records too, but I don't think it would go over good in a Versus.
Not as much as Jay-Z.
Would you put against Jay-Z then? Would you put T.I. against Jay-Z?
I would put 50 Cent. I would put 50 Cent against Jay-Z.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Drake's beating everybody. Drake's beating everybody.
What about Drake and Jay?
Drake's beating him.
Nah, that would be something to
see.
I think he got more mainstream songs, and he can compete album cut wise too.
Drake did like dance songs too. Like Drake don't got no dance songs, so.
What you mean with he could if he don't
dance songs? I'm talking like EDM
Beyonce joints.
Jay don't have
Jay ain't got that though. He ain't got no EDM shit. Drake got that.
Drake don't have the best reputation right now, so no offense. That's the whole crew. So, you know, I think certain records that go better over on.
Iceman on the way, man.
You said what?
Iceman on the way.
What are you gonna rap about? It's gonna be about bitches again.
No, I think he's gonna rap about how everybody hates him.
It's gonna be the most introspective album he's ever put out.
He better come out like that. He better come out with that.
He's gonna give you his songs, but he's gonna be introspective.
Nah, he better come with his bars because he don't look good right now.
I think it's gonna be like some J. Cole shit like right now. They're gonna be in their feelings. He's talking about everything that happened over the last 2 years and why he feels the way he feels. You might get a couple rap songs where he rapping on it. I
want to hear all of it. I want to hear where his mind is at. I want to hear all that stuff.
How much can you do that the whole album? You can't do that the whole album.
Rakim against Nas.
You don't even know Rakim.
Who said that? That actually wouldn't be a bad battle, to be honest.
Rakim only got like one good solo album. He ain't beating Nas. He ain't beating Nas.
She only knows Shanti and Ja Rule.
You wildin'. But I do think that that's a good format. Like I like that during COVID. Like I said, the DMX Snoop Fabulous versus Jadakiss was a good one. Even though
Jadakiss watched him.
Yeah, that's another one. Fab, he didn't come prepared.
No.
He did not come prepared.
But he got enough records to go against Kiss, but he probably just didn't organize it right.
Yeah, a lot of people thought Fab was going to win. Jadakiss, he did well when it came to outperforming each of his opponents.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
when it comes down to the big songs. That's the thing. Like Fab is a dope artist. He could rap, but it's not hitting because it's not out there like that.
But Fab got a million big records too.
He does, but not as much as Jadakiss has more hits.
No, I know. I think Jadakiss is more lyrical, but I think Fab got more hits.
If it comes down to lyrics, it's a different battle.
Jada got the streets, and Fab had the radio joints. Jada had the streets.
But Fab got the streets too with the mixtape.
He didn't use those street joints on there though. He used like Gold in the Bag and all that.
No, those be the joints off the album. But let's not act like the street the soul tapes.
He should have brought him out. Why didn't he use that stuff? That's his best stuff. Is the mixtapes.
But again, I don't know why. I'm just saying.
Fab
got big records.
It's tough because Versus is like your hits. If you think about battles like bars, like if you like styles, bars, and concepts, I think it's different stories. If if you do it like that. But if you're going off of hits, like the person with the most hits is gonna win.
Yeah.
Who's out there?
He's the ones that can move the crowd the most. Like,
maybe like if like for certain artists you got to change the criteria. If they want to see like Styles P against Beans or something, you got because they didn't have like big hit records like that, so you got to change it up. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That's at the time. Then you got to move the goalposts for those artists, right? If you want to see Camp,
but then people are gonna listen for the hits. They're gonna listen for the hits. They're gonna be like, all right.
I was about to say, what about that one? I mean, I'm reaching, but
Styles
Cam and 50.
Huh?
Cam and 50.
No.
Cam and 50. Cam got big records too, but I think 50 had the bigger radio.
He had the better career.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think 50's untouchable.
He could be beat. He could be beat.
Because like the way I describe it is just like who can beat him.
No,
like,
I'm not. I ain't saying that at all. I'm saying what I'm saying is
do they match up well.
That's what I'm saying. Do T.I. and 50 match up well? That's what I'm saying.
It's starting to look like it don't. The way it doesn't. Yeah, it's
hold on. Let me ask y'all. Would y'all say? I mean, I guess in popularity, yes, to a certain degree. But when you think about the artists that we're talking about, like the Jay-Z, would you put him in the same categories like the Drakes and the Kendricks and the even Eminems? You put 50 in that category?
50's in the M category. That's
how the hit records. Yes, he has that. The hit records. He don't have the lyricism like him.
Or Jay. Or Drake.
But hit records. Okay, well, I'm gonna say Drake to me has always been a question. I don't know if Drake really writing his rhymes. If he is, then cool. If he's not, then
let's just say he is for argument's sake.
Okay, if he is, then I think he's better than 50. Like lyrically.
If Drake comes out, he needs to bring Daylight out with him.
Okay. Daylight sucks. What do you mean needs his pen?
Daylight's the one that's writing his rhymes.
From time to time, but anyway, I'm just saying, like the way this conversation is going, it's like y'all saying, like if we going with hits, nobody can beat 50. I'm like,
no, but they go by hit records. Like they had Ludacris against Nelly. That was all hit records.
They went against each other.
Yeah.
Who won?
Ludacris beat him.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Nelly was
purchasing a ticket. Whoever's purchasing a ticket to go see them, they're only going to recognize the hits. So right. So they're not going to know the album cuts, especially the newer fan. They're just going to listen for the in the clubs. They're not going to listen to fucking whatever album cut of T.I. or whatever it is. They're going to recognize the songs that are recognized everywhere around the world. And he can go overseas anywhere. They know his name, 50. That's how big he is, boss.
Right.
He's not a bad rapper either. He's not a bad rapper either. He's not a great one, but he's not a bad one either.
Not a bad one.
He's versatile. He can make songs. He can make songs. Great songwriter.
He's a great songwriter, not a lyricist.
He's not a slouch of a rapper, and he's mainstream, and he's gritty. He got everything. So it's hard to go against all the guys.
Listen, if you put 50, if it was like really judging them, if you put 50 against anybody that has technical bars and stuff like that, he loses to mostly everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
If
it's just based off of that.
Just based on bars, like.
Yeah. Right. He wasn't even the best in G Unit, but you know.
Right.
Lloyd Banks, best rapper in there.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the lyricist.
Absolutely.
I think that who said that? I saw that podcast. It would be like Banks against somebody, like Banks against.
Banks and Fab.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good battle.
Who y'all think comes out? I think Fab.
I think Banks. Yeah.
You think Banks wins the versus between him and Fab?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If we going for street joints, I think Banks got it. I think he's a better lyricist than him.
But like, if we just going to hit records, Fab
got the bigger hits, yes. But if they have to change it up where Fab was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on some street shit, I'm gonna use the mixtape stuff, I think Banks still beats him.
I don't know.
I mean, we saw this by that measure. Fab had the bigger records than Jadakiss.
Right.
He didn't execute against Jadakiss.
Right.
And Lloyd Banks is probably like either equal or a notch below Jadakiss. So that means Lloyd Banks would have a shot. I do think Lloyd Banks will have the bigger hits that Fabulous has, but he's obviously a better rapper. But Fab, he failed to execute against Jadakiss. He might fail to do it against Lloyd Banks. It depends on
Jadakiss
how organized
that. He was losing to a drunk Jadakiss in that battle.
But they still had, Jadakiss had the records though, drunk or not.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying you losing to drunk Jadakiss? Come on. Who's your DJ?
I don't know.
I just don't think, as much as I think Banks is the better lyricist, but I would say that Fab has the better records.
I don't know. Banks mixtape when Gang Green came out and what was the blue?
Those joints?
The blue one? Every song on those mixtapes was great. And they were bops too. They could have been commercial with the lyricism. But
his first album was amazing too.
Yeah.
What about that? The Cold Corner series?
Cold Corner series, right. The Halloween Havoc series?
Yo, he was banging records. But again, when we think about, when we bring these in front of people in the stadium, I mean, you kind of got to be listening to that stuff for it to resonate for the overall crowd, if that makes sense.
People are going to know, like,
it's tough because they still knock. Those songs still knock. Like, even if you don't know them, the way they sounded back then with the lyricism, it might go. It might sway people. Like, oh, this shit sound hard.
But Fab got those records too. That what's the one with Red Cafe? Y'all don't want to hear me now. The song he got with Kiss, the Hope. Like Fab got like that whole Soul Tape series. Like, what was the other one that they turned in the album? I forget off the top of my head. But
Ready versus Jason. Yeah, that one.
No, the by himself. I forget it was.
Summertime Shootouts. Yeah, that.
Yeah, those.
There was no competition. That series.
Yeah, that's it. There was no competition.
But he didn't use that against Jadakiss though. That's the thing.
So
he
if
thought
we
he
want
was
to go
gonna win.
mixtapes, he got a formidable mixtape resume too compared to
Right.
Banks. That's my point.
But he got to use those records though against Banks.
Yeah,
Use that mixtape series.
He's got to make it sound good with them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't think, like I said,
Yeah.
like you guys said, it's Banks. I'm like, nah, Fab got those too.
What
If
Banks
you
is gonna pull out? Karma is gonna pull out.
I'm so fly.
I'm so fly is gonna pull out. What's the other?
Cake. You got Cake. You got Warriors.
Ema Benzavelli's his song, right?
Yes. You got that.
Hands
You
Up.
Wells, right.
You probably put up hands up.
Yeah. You
Karma.
got that.
Did I say Karma already?
Yeah. Karma, right. Playboy. He got joints.
Playboy.
Yeah.
I still think overall, if you put them in the stadium, Fab wins.
We'll see. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. I seen him live. He didn't get a good set though, and he was in
Fab is not a
Suntown.
great performer, but he got those records. What about
He
the
didn't
Lama
play those
Miller
records,
record? He pulled that out.
Bro, he played some obscure shit at the concert. He didn't play none of those. He played like Breathe. That was like the only joint that people knew.
Fab got those records. He's still outside.
Sounds like
He's
his
still bring the
biggest
city
record.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Banks
Right.
got a cult following that he can still tour, but Fab still bring the chicks out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's still outside.
But in this climate, in this world right now, they're not checking for that shit.
Yes, they are. They are checking for Fab more than they are for Banks right now.
He would have
Not
to.
the masses though. That's like the real hip hop heads. Like they checking for that, but majority is not looking for good music like that. Actually conscious and lyrical, and they ain't looking for that anymore.
I hear Banks is putting out his best stuff now.
For him to beat Banks, he had to use Breathe like for the last round. Like that's the knockout punch. He used Breathe.
He wouldn't even have to use that.
He would. His mixtapes is good, but he would lose to Banks right now. He would lose to Banks right now.
Banks' first album was like Get Rich or Die
Banks
Trying.
make better albums than him.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I just think Fab got too many. Breathe wouldn't even be.
He have to
something
use that. He would have to use that. If he go mixtape for mixtape, he gonna lose to Banks.
Mm.
Yeah, the DJ Who Kid.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
No, I get it, but like I said, the one thing that we keep, it's that's not how this versus shit go.